Here's a question for you. Do your kids love to play video games? If they do, and you think it's a waste of time, well, think again. Did you know that they can use their skills to earn scholarship money? Jennifer Leslie is following the story for us. Jen, Georgia State University starting a varsity team for gamers. This is real?
My name's Andy Jesperson. I'm the Vice President of Panther Gaming, and I've been, for the past 2 years, our League of Legends captain on campus, and this year I'm hoping to be our head coach. At first, I was extremely excited and sort of in like the honeymoon phase where I was like, oh, we can do anything, we have all this money, and yada yada. And as I've come to realize that's not initially the case, I would say I'm optimistic about the future. I think that as the scholarships becomes a wider range thing across more games with more money, it can only mean better and better things for the university.
In the fall of 2017, the creation of Georgia State University's esports program was officially announced. For several years, the student-run club Panther Gaming has been the sole outlet for all competitive GSU players, no matter the game. GSU Esports is the university's first step in providing students with an opportunity to start a career in esports.
I'm Kurtis Lovegren. I'm a freshman here at GSU, and I joined the varsity esports program since the very beginning. I went to one of the informative meetings, and I'm currently the solo laner for the varsity esports team. Honestly, this opportunity is literally a dream of mine since I've been a little kid. To be able to play video games and for it to be accepted. And so as far as what GSU is helping us with, they're giving us all the tools that we need. They're giving us time. They're giving us every resource in terms of people and in terms of equipment, as well as being in communication with high-res studios themselves. And so they're providing everything that we need to be successful. And so I'm willing, and so is the team, to do anything to help further the program.
Panther Gaming has established communities for LoL, Counter-Strike, Super Smash Bros., Overwatch, Smite, Hearthstone, and PUBG. GSU Esports only formally backs LoL, Paladins, and Smite.
My name is Dratch, and my role as a Georgia State Esports competitor is a Melee player. I think this is amazing. The fact that our college is finally showing support for video games is insane. I really want to go out there and represent Georgia State and then just do well in a tournament and be able to point back to my college, my team, and be like, this is what I did it for. I did it for my boys. And yeah, it's not there yet, which is fair because Nintendo doesn't back it, but at the same time, it's still a very competitive sport. There's still money to be made in it if you're good enough, and I don't see a reason why Georgia State shouldn't sponsor us. I want to see freshmen come in and then see this as an opportunity with scholarships and an actual future and say, okay, maybe this is what I want to do. I really like this game. I really like putting time into it. I like putting time into it so much that it's not fun anymore, but I'm still getting better at something. And it's not easy for this to be a future, but it can be. And I want people coming in to realize that and not just do something they don't want to do, just play video games. But yeah.
There are huge communities of students that aren't represented on the university level, all of which can't help but feel excluded from the action. To be clear, GSU Esports is what students want, but showcasing only 3 varsity titles, in addition to a severe lack of communication, leads to a mediocre amount of support as they attempt to bring collegiate esports to the mainstream level.
I am Thomas Ronan. I am the president of Panther Gaming, our student video game organization on campus. I think GSU's potential is just now being realized. We're just now starting to be recognized on the local scale. Georgia State was the one in the South, at the very least in Georgia, to pave the road to say esports is happening, and it's happening now. It's not happening a year from now, it's not happening 2 years from now, it's this year. I think GSU Esports is in a place of extreme potential, and they're ready to flourish, and all the parts that we need they're all there, but they just haven't been put together yet. And I think what really needs to happen is that Georgia State needs to not stick their pinky toe into the deep end, but take one giant leap, because everything is ready, but we can't just walk into it. We need to sprint. We need to run, because it's all there, but it needs to happen is the issue.
They've done it again. They take it 2-0 in the most convincing League of Legends series I may have ever seen. Just on the respawn, the 6-kill ace, a classic way to wrap up a classic series against a classic rivalry as State puts Southern to bed.
Is that Kestrel is a little bit upset, but I don't think he's upset enough. He doesn't have quite enough strength to take this. He's staying alive for a very long time, but that's going to be it. And this is 2-1 in favor of Georgia State.
It's not going to be enough, though. Oh, he knew! That's a dead Cam Falcon. 40? 40? Oh, okay, that's should be enough. Oh, he tried to style.
Right, that's a free kill. Oh, really? Oh my goodness! GSU will find a second round just like that. Oh my god.